and Anna household.
Yes, indeed. We can say my name on the stream. It's just for
Annalise, yeah.
It's just for
Oh, because
searchability.
you want your SEO optimized, don't you?
Yes, exactly. It is entirely for search reasons.
I like that. You want your search engine optimization optimized.
There we go. Yeah.
That's a bit like when people say ATM machine or the Al Qaeda something or other.
God.
It's like, well, the Al means the, so you just said the base.
The.
Search engine optimization, which is what you do when you want to make sure that your website is easily accessible via Google. Welcome, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen. We were talking about my name.
We're talking about Al Qaeda. We're not.
No, we're really not.
We're not.
You're just talking about repeated uses of words.
Yes. The TMP.
Yeah, there we go. I was just saying it's absolutely
fine
to say my name.
Welcome. Welcome, Omar. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
We took our tests today.
And we'll hopefully hear back tomorrow, but they said it could be Friday, but hopefully it'll be tomorrow. We're hoping for tomorrow.
Yeah, we're feeling fine still, so it's unlikely that we're going to have any trouble.
Yes, the most important thing is that we're healthy, which we seem to be. So.
Yeah, so it's just a question of what
ability to travel.
Yeah, what our situation is. Oh, look, I upgraded all of my service stations, so that means I can now get, if I'm out of fuel, which the fuel gauge on the top right is saying 14 at the moment, so I definitely need some fuel. You can buy fuel here. It's like a petrol station.
That's useful.
And then you can lock yourself in here and have Mars bars, just like Alan Partridge. We did a PCR, which is it's basically the same.
We do the
process.
Same. Yeah, the analysis is just different. So that one's more reliable, the PCR. Unfortunately, you can get them for free if you've been in contact with someone who tested positive. Yay!
Yeah. Exactly.
I should know I am playing the Pokemon TCG while Michael plays.
Yeah.
Spacey Shooter. I like the Pokemon TCG.
TCG, the card game?
Trading card game.
You just said the TCG.
No, it's a trading card game.
Oh, trading card game. So there's not the.
It's not the.
The card game.
I did not do a the.
Ah, very good.
Would that be American Mars bars? Oh yeah, you call them different things.
Oh yeah, what's the American Mars bar?
We have a different name.
Basically, it's a Three Musketeers.
You know, I think we actually call them.
It's basically a Three Musketeers.
Mars bar.
So we're on a good run here. I've gotten to Sector 4, I believe, or nearly to Sector 4, and I've got some extremely good weapons. I've got a remote energy discharger, which is very, very fun to use. That's the one I thought that the static energy discharger was.
Wait.
What's going on?
Oh, this is so weird. In the UK, what you call a Milky Way bar is what we call a Three Musketeers bar.
Ah, okay.
What we call a Milky Way bar is what you call a Mars bar.
Oh, okay. So if everyone keeps moving around one Mars bar, one suite, does that mean like Twixes don't exist in America?
Yes. It's like musical chairs.
Yeah. The hour comes round and at last we meet again. Exactly, John. PCR tests are more reliable, I believe, yes.
Yeah, well, our friend who we came into contact with tested negative on lateral flow and then positive on PCR, so we figured we'd just get the PCR.
Exactly, yeah.
And seeing as it's the same thing, where we have to poke our nose the same way either way.
Oh, I'm going to have to take my jumper off. I'm boiling, man. I'm boiling up.
Well, keep in mind, when I was cooking today, I was boiling water, sauteing, and baking at the same time.
Right.
So I warmed up this room nice and good.
Annalise gave us a really nice dinner.
I once again cooked too much.
She cooked what?
Mediterranean chicken.
Mediterranean chicken. It was lovely, guys.
I'm a poor judge of portion size.
It happens. It's easy, especially when you're trying something for the first time, as you were saying.
Yes. John, don't know yet, but we do feel fine. So again, as I was saying, the most important thing is we are healthy.
We are, yeah. We're at the very least asymptomatic.
Yes.
So seems to be the deal.
That is the important thing. But I would like to be able to go home for Christmas. No, well, okay. So we have Kinder. What are the ones with the plastic egg where you scoop out the chocolate? That's not Kinder Surprise. That's something else.
As in the outer egg is plastic.
Yeah, that's a different one.
And
It
there's
comes
chocolate
with a
inside
tiny
it.
little spoon that you scoop.
Oh,
out
that's
of
not a
it.
Kinder Egg.
I know, but it's
Kinder Egg's the
yellow.
other way round. It has a little plastic sort of, I don't know, shell in there that you.
Yeah. Oh no,
has
I
a
know.
little toy.
I love Kinder Eggs, but no, we don't have Kinder Eggs in the States because apparently they are a choking hazard.
They are.
Well, see, all right.
So people eat them whole and they're.
Yeah, the way I see it though, either you're young enough that it's too large to fit in your mouth, or you're old enough that you should know better.
Right. Less said about you chocolate the better. US chocolate the better. Sorry, Annalise.
No, you're absolutely right about that.
US chocolate does not taste
There
as
are
good.
very few things chocolate-wise that we have gotten right. I mean, aside from certain artisanal chocolates. But yeah, our chocolate is mostly crap, except for Reese's products. I maintain that
Reese's Pieces are nice.
and Reese's
like
peanut
those.
butter cups. I
Yeah,
maintain
they're
that
good.
we have gotten Reese's right. Everything else, American chocolate's pretty crap. Oh, don't compare Belgian chocolate and American chocolate. That's just not fair. That's like comparing a Five Guys burger to Kobe beef.
I used to just get Lindor. But so
Yeah.
before you and I were an item, right?
Yes.
I had a couple of slightly miserable Valentine's days alone, where I was not dating anyone.
I'm so sorry.
Before I was dating Annalise,
I mean, to be
this
fair,
was like 2016.
Valentine's days are just miserable in general.
They are.
Even with you, I don't. Forgive me, but even when I'm with you, I still hate Valentine's Day on principle.
But amazing chocolate sales afterwards.
True.
And I used to get tons of Lindor for almost nothing.
True.
It's pretty good. That was my kind of all by myself. Don't wanna be. Actually, I do want to be at the moment all by myself.
It's true though. We do have Lay's in the U.S.
Lay's, but isn't that
Or-
just the American name?
I mean, the closest thing you have here is Walker's.
Oh, Omar's asking where did we meet? Now that's quite a story, Omar.
Oh God.
I don't know how much detail we want to go into about that.
I think minus the names of the institutions themselves, everything can be said.
We were both at the same university in
I was
America.
doing my undergrad. He was doing his grad.
We were both doing a different degree at the same university.
Yes.
And we were in a choir, or at least I was helping to run the choir.
That's important. I was auditioning for the choir,
Right.
and you were the teaching assistant auditioning the choir.
I'm a musician, so
Yes.
I was the one I was the one auditioning new people.
Hopefully you
Whoopsie.
can still hear us. Little oopsie there.
At one point, I just removed that. See, this is where it starts getting really hard. So all the red sectors, those are really difficult. So I'm going to have to go, I think, for one of these, and then after that I can avoid the other two red ones. Because the likelihood of me having to fight a giant capital ship at some point is high at there. You can still hear us. Okay, good. I just pulled out my mic for a second. So,
Bored of that game.
we became friends pretty fast because I saw Annalise wearing a Doctor Who t-shirt on campus.
This was in 2013.
This was at a point where I don't think exactly lonely, but I didn't have a lot of nerdy friends. I definitely had lots of friends. I had a very nice social life at uni. But I didn't have anybody that like watched Star Trek or watched anything kind of geeky, and that was still yet to be mainstream, as it were. Like Comic-Con was only just something that people were really going to and was becoming
I've
sort
been
of.
going to Comic-Con for years.
Well, yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, no,
you were the person
hardcore-
that got me to
hardcore
go.
Matt Smith mode.
yeah. You were the guy that got you the guy. You were the person that got me to go
I was.
to
And I
cons.
painted you purple.
And you painted me
It
purple
was
one
fun.
year.
It was
That
fun.
was once we were dating, though.
Yeah.
So we were friends for a long time.
About
we were
6 years.
yeah, exactly. We were in other relationships for a while.
We took our time.
We did, but eventually it was like, yeah, we should have actually dated a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But we got around to it eventually.
We did.
So yeah.
Plus, it was nice the way that it happened because we had quite a long period, like a year,
Yeah.
more than a year even. Like, maybe it was about 14 months, I think, where we were just chatting constantly every day.
And you were showing... Which was hilarious, because at the time I was living in the UK, and you were living in America.
Exactly, we were inverted. So Annalise was here in England doing some work, and she'd been studying for her graduate degree, and I was still living in America. And again, I was Johnny No Mates in Washington, D.C., and not really liking it. Johnny No Mates, Johnny No Mates, we don't like you, we don't like you, go away. It's a very, very mean song that some kids at my school used to sing. Yeah, oh no, British school's brutal, man. There we are.
Yeah, so that's the long and the short of it.
Basically... Oh dear.
It only took us 6 years to get around to it.
I only went once to my local one in 2018. Oh, sorry for full caps. Comic-Con. So local, there's cons all over the country in the UK, because that's the thing. There's been kind of comic or TV or film con in England for a long time, and for America it was mostly Star Trek. For England, it's been Doctor Who.
Yes.
So in the dark years where there was no Doctor Who being made, and it was just people that liked the old shows, there were still Doctor Who cons that people would go to. But yeah, Comic-Con's good fun. Nottingham Con, right.
I love Comic-Cons. I am a die-hard Comic-Con fan.
Oh, it's great. We had a really, really good time at the... Right, I think I'm going to swap that.
I'll finish your sentence at a London destination Star Trek.
Yeah, so we got together in 2018, which was pretty great. You moved back to the States for a while, so we were in the same country at least by that point. I was...
Yeah, well, we were in the same country, but I was in New York and you were in D.C., so we
Right.
might as well have been in other countries by British standards. It took me 7 hours to drive to you, and God forbid we don't have public transportation.
I did the bus a few times, which was kind of bad.
Kind of. It's America.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm an old hand at insane American public transportation. I've got some serious American war stories from my time. So in the relationship that I was in before I dated you, that person lived quite a long way and quite an obscure place in America.
So you were always on the damn buses.
Buses from regional towns in America are just awful. I mean, if you don't have a car... I didn't have a car, partly because I just didn't... I wanted to try and avoid the expense if I could.
I mean, wise. That said, I miss my car.
Did I damage something? I think I damaged my engine. Alright, there we are. Cars are very useful in America, obviously. So yeah, there you go. That's some of our personal history, backstory stuff.
Yes,
that's what we were up to.
That's the backstory.
That's the origin tale.
Yes, indeed.
Of Michael and Annalise.
It took a while.
Should have gotten a bike, Michael. Yeah, for a 280-mile journey. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah, I was a bit mad. It's like that in Italy. I'll bet. Yeah, just buses and that's it. But this was the problem with it, but with buses in America is that, well, it's a bus.
It's America.
And they're not terribly regular. As far as I could tell, there was one insane thing I was doing where there was only one.
There's always someone muttering.
Yeah, there's somebody muttering. There's often a kind of slightly unpleasant smell.
Yeah.
It can get held up for all kinds of reasons, and if you miss a connecting bus, you're in real trouble.
You don't miss a connecting bus.
Because you can be left in Springfield, Massachusetts at 2 a.m. and you're just boned. There's just no way. Buses in the countryside. Ah, right. So Omar meant buses in the countryside. I see. Yeah. The few times I've been there on holiday, I've tried to take a bus, and it's been a bit tricky. It's been a while since I've been to Italy, actually. It is lovely. I do love Italy. Whereabouts in Italy have you been to, Omar?
I've done France and Spain. I haven't gotten to Italy yet.
Oh, I'll have to. Yeah, I have several favorite places
My
in
country
Italy.
list is pretty good, but I haven't been to most of continental Europe.
Annalise has done a lot of countries. Annalise has travelled a lot.
Yeah. I do something that requires a lot of travel, so I've been around a bit.
You've seen quite a lot more of the southern hemisphere than me.
Yeah, most of my travel is southern hemisphere, so.
Oh, that makes perfect sense actually. Zambon.
Okay,
My dad
there
was
we go.
Italian. I see.
That counts.
That makes perfect sense.
Sorry, I said that counts. I meant that tracks.
Yeah,
That
that makes sense. Buses in America. Stephen says buses in America are awful.
And Dan,
You'll never get there in time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I did have to
Oh no.
hang
not
about
the
a Greyhound
Greyhound.
terminal in the wee small hours. Not the most wholesome places. I know your pain. I know your pain, John.
You have our sympathies.
Now this thing, these are, this is sort of a pillar of the ancients or something. This is a very strange artifact left over. They're quite cool. They're always in these very misty, cloudy, mystical places. If you can actually go inside them, but you need a much stronger ship. Excuse me. You need a much stronger ship to withstand it. But it will transport you to the next sector, which is kind of handy. So if you need to skip, you can it can help you skip. Oh, Omar says he's from a little village near Venice. That's actually one part of the country I do know because I spent 2 summers in.
Well, that's where we were going to go for our honeymoon.
Oh yeah.
Our non-existent honeymoon following our non-existent wedding.
Right.
Oh, the joys of COVID.
Yeah, that's a beautiful part of the country actually.
Just released from county jail.
I got chatting to a guy. So this is John's Greyhound bus terminal story. I just got chatting to a guy. Sorry, I got chatting to a guy just released from county jail that morning, and not in the best of tempers. An innocent man, of course, but looked like
he was trying to steal a car.
Oh my. That sounds like a pretty standard encounter. I had a very strange encounter with a man who claimed that he'd solved the problem of perpetual motion.
Wow.
And did not seem to be aware of the second law of thermodynamics.
I mean, that pesky second law of thermodynamics.
He just thought that magnets could solve it all.
There we go.
I was like, okay, this is very strange.
Let's see. Hardest accent to understand from the UK. Definitely, definitely certain northern accents.
Newcastle, possibly?
Yeah.
Scouse has its moments.
I mean, Scouse does have its moments. Strong Scottish.
Yes.
Like deep Scottish.
Lots of.
I am freaking lost.
Strong Scottish with a lot of very specific kind of slang words as well.
For me, strong Scottish is kind of like when you've taken 2 years of a language in high school to the point where you can understand every fourth word enough to tie together meaning.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Although I do remember we were watching Anthony Bourdain once, and you could not for the life of you understand a guy from New Jersey, which made me so
That
happy.
was extraordinary.
Because to me, it just sounded perfectly plain and simple English.
It was one of the strongest accents in America that I've ever heard.
I mean, to me, it just sounded like plain English, but because I grew up right near New Jersey, so...
Stephen says, Michael, in this house we obey the laws of thermodynamics. That's a great reference. That's great. Newcastle accent for the win. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there are any that I just cannot understand, but if you do strong Scottish, I'm gonna struggle.
Yes. I think that's always the way. I mean, I think in any language... I remember the time I was in Germany on a language exchange. In southern Germany, this would have been near Stuttgart. This was a town called Tübingen. Beautiful place, actually. Tübingen. It's one of the oldest universities in the world, actually. I think it's been there, along with University of Heidelberg or whatever. It's one of the oldest universities, certainly in Europe. I think Oxford is just older by like 50 years or something. But my exchange partner's friends, one of them had a very strong accent, and her grandma her grandparents came to visit, and they said hello, and one of them, clearly, I would guess they were in their 80s, but they had a very, very strong Schwäbisch accent, Swabia. So the area where Stuttgart is called it's called Schwabe. The accent from there is called Schwäbisch. And some of the numbers are different. So if they don't say zwei for 2, they say zwo.
Oh.
So some of the numbers are different. Some other basic words are completely different.
Interesting.
And it was extraordinary. I was like, oh, so this is what an accent must be like in German. Because, then it was like, hallo, ich bin... It was very throaty, and I'm doing a very terrible accent from somebody I met like 11 years ago.
That was great.
Bologna, yes. Bologna is the oldest unit. Yes, says Omar. Right, I remember that.
Jesus.
My mother spent years learning English. It's not even her second language. It was her 4th. She came to the UK in 1969 and lived in Newcastle.
Oh, that's a great...
That's a hell of a... Talk about diving in the deep end there. Jesus. That's tough. That's hard mode. Try Austrian. It sounds like German eating an apple.
Oh, God.
That's a great description, actually. That's surprisingly accurate for what it sounds like.
What sketch... Where were we watching a comedy sketch the other day where they said Norwegian is just sounds like speaking Dutch while eating an apple?
It was it was my favourite podcast. The
oh yeah.
Well, There's Your Problem podcast, which is hilarious.
Funny.
And the person we're quoting is Alice Caldwell Kelly, who is a Glaswegian.
Ah, there we go.
They're in Glasgow.
Okay.
And definitely the funniest person on that podcast
funny.
by a long way. They're all pretty funny, but my, amazingly funny person. Oh, I just inadvertently killed a GMB person. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble now. All right. To quote Garrick, wouldn't it be a good time to cloak? There we go. I think we're gonna do that.
Very good.
Yes. Well, There's Your Problem is a very, very funny podcast. He says the problem with Danish is that an awful lot of Danish just sounds like the. Oh, Jesus. Take out quite a lot of these guys.
I've transitioned from Pokemon TCG to Animal Crossing, further proving that Nintendo owns them.
Aye. I don't think I need some energy. Can I get an energy? Oh, I need my damage limiters. I do want to have that. That's one of the problems, is that you don't quite have enough consumable spots. Sorry guys, it's my bedtime, so I'll see you next time.
Yep.
Thanks, Omar. We'll probably be back later on this week, and we will update everyone on what our status is.
COVID. Great.
But good to see you, man.
Yes, indeed.
Have a good one. Ooh,
There's so much
ouch.
button mashing in this room.
I know.
Right now.
There's a lot of button mashing.
Technically, Scott is seen as its own language.
Yes, that's correct. My mother's first 3 languages were Albanian. There's 2 forms of Albanian, which I can't pronounce. Probably it's Geg and Tosk, I think. And Russian. Wow. Well, it's better than my half a German. And a few random words of Japanese.
I have a third of a French and a quarter of a Spanish.
Okay. Which have merged into a fifth of...
Into Spanish. It is merged into Spanish. Which,
Spanish.
I swear on my semester abroad was a frickin' nightmare because it was a multi-country thing. So we were in Morocco, where I was speaking French, and then we went straight to Bolivia, where I had to transition into Spanish. And before all this, I had been learning Spanish, so I had to get my brain out of Spanish gear into French gear, and then straight back into Spanish gear. I just gave up once I got to Bolivia because I would try and speak like you're speaking a mash of French and Spanish, and we have no idea what you're saying.
Right. Keep the boys and girls entertained for 2 seconds. I'm just going to go and get my drink out of the freezer.
So the boys and me.
Yeah.
Got it.
Keep yourself entertained.
I mean, I am very entertaining.
You are.
Can I just fly around?
Yeah.
Yay.
Let me know if you get attacked.
You'll know. Ooh, it's pretty.
It is. Sector 4 is purple.
I like Sector 4. Yeah, I am in the space seat. Whee!
Which is quite impressive. It's a one-seater fighter, so...
Yeah, I was just crammed in the back.
Right. There's
This
got
is
a
a-
rumble seat.
Yeah, I like this sector. It's very nice.
It is. It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
The difficulty level gets insane at those points.
Yeah, once you've killed all the baddies for me.
Right.
There you go.
I think I got through Sector 4. I think I'm on Sector 5 now.
Alright, get back into the captain seat.
There we are. Can you be captain of something this tiny?
I mean, yeah, you just don't have the highest self-esteem.
I mean, you kind of need a command structure to call yourself a captain, don't you? You need at least a second officer. I'm sure there's a naval rule about that, about if, you know, is there a captain?
Yeah.
You know, because fishing vessels have captains,
Yeah.
even small ones. John Smith calls himself a captain, so yes, the answer is yes.
Hey, you have cats. You have crew.
Yeah. Deck hands.
Yes, you have deckhands.
Deck paws.
Deck paws. Oh my god.
Oh, the cutest naval. Do they wear like sailors' uniforms?
Oh my god, yes.
And little caps.
Yes.
That'd be great. It's like how all of my Polish friends speak Russian. Soviet learning. Ah, okay. Yep. Makes sense. Go on.
I was gonna say, I don't care how much they'd hate it, that would be freaking adorable.
That would be great. I insist on captain. Captain of the danger boat. Nice. Ooh. Oh my. Jumping suppressed. And oh no, I can fix it. Okay, good. Oh, I think we should cloak. There's too many bad guys here. Sector 5 is green, apparently.
Okay.
We're in green, farty, smelly face.
Lovely.
Smelly space. Oh, now. This would be a good time to use my brilliant archive, my remote energy discharger. So the weapon I just used there kind of detonates somebody's shields and blows up anything near it, which is pretty handy. And it's best when you're using it in a cluster of... So there's these fighters called swarm fighters. And if you have that particular weapon, you can essentially one-shot those.
Nice.
Which is pretty brilliant. My friend Louise speaks Louisiana Creole French. Very interesting. Nice. Louise from Louisiana. Louisiana. What's the name of the state? What's, you know, as in like Florida's the Sunshine State. What's Louisiana called?
Oh, I know this. It's one of the bigs. Is it? Oh god.
Big
no.
Gumbo?
Oh no, sorry. No. Sorry, I'm thinking of Louisiana. Sorry, I'm thinking of New Orleans, the Big Easy.
Ah, right. Okay. The Big Easy. It is the Big Easy?
Oh, okay. I thought that
Alright.
was just New Orleans. Okay. Yay! I actually knew a thing. Look
Oh,
at that.
jeez, I'm gonna die. I'm
Look
gonna
at
get
me
exploded.
knowing a thing.
Can't have that.
I mean, I know my own state. Do you know what New York is?
Big Apple.
There we go. Just check.
I should really know that with all the time I lived there. Oh my goodness me. This is getting very difficult. Alright, where's this sniper? You see that red... There you go. I have to take them out because they're probably going to explode me. There you go, he's somewhere over here. Right, let's have a damage limiter. There you go. Just shoot it where you see the origin of it. There we go. And you will find them.
Blind shooting. That's just a good idea.
Thankfully they're not... There we go, gotcha. Don't cloak again. Ah, you... I know that... Oh, Jesus. I know they're here.
Go.
It's not going well. I'm not going to lie. I need to get out of here. Oh my gosh. You know what? Do I not have enough plasma?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
How could you find yourself without enough plasma?
Plasma.
Plasma.
Right, I'm going to hide behind this rock and cry. Wait for my energy to come back. I am going to snipe here. Oh! I like that. Our character just goes.
Sounds like this is going.
It's button mash time, guys.
Yay!
What can I tell you?
Oh,
Right,
hey,
cloak.
apparently it's officially the pelican state.
The pelican I see.
I mean, I like pelicans too, but...
Right. I think I'm going to go collect a bunch of these power-up thingies. See if any of these can help me. It would be very, very handy if I could... Oh my gosh. Right, I would really like to take out this sniper. This is quite irritating. Ah, Jesus. There we go. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Oh, ah.
Sounds like it's driven.
Yeah, it's very tough, this. Oh, I can see him smoking. Got him!
That was a sniper drone. Most likely outlaw origin. At least now you know how to deal with it.
Got the guy. Oi! A pelican on state flag, that's why.
Fascinating.
I really don't want to die if I can possibly avoid it. It'd be very nice to be able to keep going.
I think
A
that's
little
most
bit.
people's mentality.
In game. I also would like to be able to keep going. One sort of predicated on the other. If I'm dead, I can't really play this game, can I?
I'm sorry, I have a dark sense of humor.
You do. But that's why I love you.
Yay!
Somewhere in here I'm supposed to find a jumping suppressor. Well, I'm going away from it because the signal's going down. I'm not going to lie, I think that the humidity and heat is probably why the southern states of America tend to have the stereotype of more
I'm getting there, I'm getting there.
insanity,
Oh god, there's
more
a lot of
racism,
crazy people.
crazy people.
Yep.
Again, that falls nicely under that umbrella term.
Yeah, no, that definitely holds.
Oh great, and it's all mined as well, so we're going to take out these mines.
Gotten to the point in Animal Crossing where I just have to continuously shake trees.
And hope that spider doesn't fall on you, right?
Fortunately,
Or a scorpion.
scorpions just run around. It's wasps that you don't want to fall from the trees.
Wasps, I see.
Fortunately, if they're gonna fall out of the tree, they do on the first shake, so...
Oh no, not those things as well. Right, I don't think these have turned up yet. This stuff, that kind of cloud of goo, those are called grey goo.
Shaking trees! Shaking trees! I need lots of twigs, and the best
Right,
way to get those
I think
are
that
to
means I've
shake
got enough.
trees.
There we go. Yeah, you have to avoid those. That and the poverty and the brainwashing by right-wing church groups, indeed.
Well,
Indeed.
yes, that would do it.
That does not help. Right, let's have a little bit of this ore, so I can make some missiles.
Shake a tree.
And then we'll get out of here.
Shake a tree.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
I think Dodge is actually a thing.
That I am curious what the origin of that term is.
I'm reasonably certain Dodge was actually a place.
All I know is it's something Sigourney Weaver says a lot. Oh, jeez, I just made it. That was a tough one. Yeah, no kidding. That was a hard mode. General lack of employment and a whole crazy pride for no reason. Yeah.
I mean, they do
Yeah.
have good food.
I'm really hoping we're not going to run into the big Okar destroyers, because those are nuts.
Those are not fun.
Those are very difficult to kill as well. Like it takes there's several stages. They're essentially bosses. Dodge City.
Was a real city. The term comes from a radio show called Gunsmoke, where Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, was telling the bad guys to get out of Dodge.
Oh, I see.
Stephen Allen, do you just know everything, or are you just really
you've got some.
Google?
He's got some very good minutiae.
You're either a compendium of facts, or you're really fast at Google.
Right. Just missile to death. Go away.
You can take credit for just knowing crap because we can't check it.
Whew. Right. Now, what have I got and what do I want? Ooh, I can make quite a lot of light missiles. That's very good. Now, that's a good question. Can I upgrade anything? I think I want a cooldown mod.
There's this bizarre thing where my brain remembers absolute garbage.
I mean...
Hey, I am a believer that there's no such thing as useless knowledge.
I have quite a lot of useless knowledge as well.
Again, I don't believe in useless knowledge.
If you have enough of it, they call it a doctorate.
No. If you have enough of it in a very specific subject.
I'm just upgrading all my guns now. Shield damage mod. It's got 2 hull damage mods already. Maybe I should give it an energy consumption mod, because it does eat a lot of energy, that one. Here we go. So, are we close enough? I think we've got to be within 3 kilometers. Boom! There you go. See, that's our amazing... Oof! Nice explosion. That's our amazing remote energy discharger. What I love about that one is that they don't know anything, they just suddenly explode. Ooh! Ooh. It's the turrets. These are really hard. It's the turrets. It's nice to know a lot of stuff.
It is.
I enjoy knowing stuff.
People who know stuff are interesting to talk to.
They are. Explains why you put up with me.
Yep, that's the only reason. The reason why I know about Gunsmoke is because the show had some episodes written by Sam
Peckinpah, director. Very notable director.
Oh. And Gunsmoke could get really nihilistic. Like for an old show, it's dark. Alright.
I think I'm in trouble now. I think I'm in trouble. Ooh! Yep. Somehow, I survived all that. Ooh, we can collect some gas. That'll make Ross pleased. Yeah, as a low-key deep cut there.
That's good.
So these locked crates, if you kill enough enemies, they give you access keys. They drop access keys, and then you can get into them, which is kind of handy. Ooh, that was a lot of credits. Ooh, and some nanobots, which I definitely need. An energy injector. Ooh, very good energy injector as well. Oh, the trouble is, I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna have to salvage that. That's a shame. I might need the others more. What's this? Oh, there's a piece of gas down there. Also, I know it because I listen to old-time radio. You think YouTube ads are bad? God almighty. Ah, see, this is why I thought I would need my damage limiter. It's because there's one of these buggers. Right, here we go. Damage limiter. Pulse laser. Gotta shoot down this... Can't shoot at me. You gotta get the little... Those are shield charging drones, so if you take those out, it can't charge. Ooh. range. Yeah, if you take the drones out, like that, it can't charge, and then you can just hammer it with missiles. I'm going to have to make some more missiles. Let's do some heavies. It tends to be the only thing that takes these out. Ah!
How's it going?
It's very difficult. I think we need, like, 2 more. Come on, do it! Ooh! Come on! 1 more! There we go! Took her out.
You took out a Corvette.
Well done.
I'm impressed.
These make a very good explosion. Boom!
Satisfying. Let's see, what have I...
This is the furthest I've gotten in this game in a while. This is quite the run, actually. This is kind of why I wanted to stream this.
I used to listen to old-time radio, but yeah, it also made me look into the history of U.S. radio. Like, U.S. radio was pretty prominent until Reagan. Reagan really destroyed public radio in America.
Now, by public radio, do you mean state-funded radio, or was this were these? I'm guessing that's what that means. As in, like, each state had its own radio station or something, right? John's like, just think though, all those crew, those family, yeah, those little lizard babies,
Yeah.
the little lizards in their pods, waiting for Daddy Lizard to come home. You monster! Ah, all is fair in love and war.
Which of those is this?
I don't know. They haven't declared war on me specifically, so
Exactly.
they're just shooting at me, and I'm going to shoot back. So let's see if they even have crew. It might be piloted by robots. I don't know. Let's get some crystal. Crystal's very useful. You need crystal to. How did that gas get down there? Can I collect it if I get close enough? There we go. Got it. These tanks explode if you shoot them. I do quite like the little emblems of each outlaw sect. So you've got a kind of trident here. You've got a bleeding diamond. That's pretty great.
Cool.
And you've got, instead of skull and crossbones, you've got crossed missiles, which is brilliant. NPR. Yes, I know about NPR. Yeah, that's the one still left. NPR was pretty huge to the point where it had massive numbers for their adaptation of New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. The funding died out. Yeah, they did. Tell yourself that. Tell the widows and the orphans. Yeah. I'll tell those digital widows and orphans, and I'll send them a digital apology. Ooh, now this is quite fun. This is a tuning station refinery thing. If you turn on each power unit, you have to fly past them quite fast. Come on. And it gives you 10 seconds per thing. It's easier in this ship. There we go. We turn the refinery on. So if I have any damage now, I can fly through this repair bay. There we go, and it repairs my ship.
Nice.
It's quite cool. It's kind of like Star Trek the Motion Picture, that kind of docking bay bit. What is this? This is a tuning station, is it? Yeah. Okay. An upgrade. An upgrade. Ooh, that's handy.
What's an upgrade?
I don't know. A webbing distorter. That's handy. All of these are very handy. A descrambler removes the needs for access keys, so you can just get into any box. Or any through any thing. Weber drones are quite annoying, especially later on. Or a drone slot. I don't really use drones when I'm playing this ship, so probably not. I think I'm going to go for this one. Nice. So this will only last as long as I'm still alive. If I blow up, it'll reset.
You might want to avoid blowing up.
Usually try to. Ooh, no, what's this? Refinery. Okay. Okay, see, this is just a trading spot. Alright. Nothing else. If it Star Trek the Motion Picture, flying through it would take about 20 minutes, with some gorgeous music by Jerry Goldsmith. You watching the director's cut where they actually speed up the action? Do they? I hope they don't do that in the director's cut. Although apparently there is a 4K restoration coming of the motion picture.
Okay.
Which I'm very excited about, because the one that they did, the director's cut that they did in 2000, is SD. It's not even it's not Blu-ray quality. So if you want a Blu-ray, it's a Blu-ray of the theatrical release from the 70s, which still had some of the slightly bad matte paintings and stuff. But for the director's cut, they went back and added quite a lot of new shots, like new shots of V'Ger.
Okay.
They digitally replaced a couple of shots of the Enterprise, etc. And that's essentially because Robert Wise didn't consider the film finished. I mean, they ran out of money for the effects, they ran out of time, so they had to have sort of some temporary stuff. So in 2000, they brought him back and they redid it. But it was only released, it was a DVD release, and it was only standard definition, which was a shame. But they're redoing it now, and I've seen some photos from it. It looks incredible.
Oh, good.
Especially the interior stuff for V'Ger. It looks amazing.
That makes sense to see.
Take this out. Ooh, there we go. Right, we've got to take that off. TMP kind of does that in the director's cut, not by much. Vulcan looks great in the director's cut. It looks cheese-tastic in the original. I can't remember what they changed. It's been a little while since I've watched the director's cut. I usually watch the theatrical because that's in higher definition.
Cheese-tastic, I love it.
Vulcan has no moon. And then watch J.J. Abrams not give a shit about that. Oh boy, I've got to take out another Corvette. John, I'm sorry in advance, but it's just, they're counting. My side is counting on me. I got to do it. Ooh, oh jeez, I'm very damaged. How did that happen? I don't even know how that happened. Oh, I've got plasma torpedoes. That's actually very good. They are ridiculously powered, actually.
Make a lot of funny noises.
I know. This is quite... I weep for the little lizard babies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is craziness. Imagine them with chainsaws. Right. Boosh. Take out your stupid shields. Come on, keep hammering it. Hammer it! He's going down! Take it! Yes! Whew! Oh my goodness.
You okay?
I did it.
Well done.
Right, I think... Oh jeez, I think I just have to cloak and run.
Animal Crossing is much more relaxing.
It is. This is fairly exhilarating when it gets to this point. It's just... You know... Right, I think I'm just gonna... Screw it. We're gonna go. And with a blood lust that is Ted Bundy level. John's... No doubt the crew are sending messages telling their loved ones they will meet up soon. I will see you in the hereafter, my beloved.
Oh my god. What have we created?
Oh, yikes. Well, that was extreme. That was fairly extreme. I am probably going to get killed very soon. Oh! He says as they start shooting at me.
I was gonna say.
Right, I'm just going to run. It's too late. It's too late. Oh gosh, what have I got that I can use? I can make quite a lot of missiles. At least I can do that. Can I do... Oh, okay, I can do a damage booster. Those are quite useful. And a damage limiter. I will need both of these to survive. I can't repair my sensors, which I definitely need. But I don't have anything that can do that. Probably something will drop some nanobots.
Better hope so.
God, it's actually really hard to do this blind. Just sniping something.
It's far more amusing when you're the one not playing it.
Oh! I think I hit a drone there. Well done, me. Hey, I've got the drone as well. Okay. Please, be nanobots, one of these. Steven says, hey, Annalise, Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon, which brings you more joy?
I'm gonna say Animal Crossing. I haven't played. I admittedly haven't played too much Harvest Moon. It's hard. It's hard to know if that's because of the nostalgia value, because I've been playing Animal Crossing since the GameCube, so I've played pretty much every iteration since then. But yeah, for me, it's definitely going to be Animal Crossing. I also prefer I think, if I remember right, Harvest Moon has a pretty big farming component. I've never been a huge farming component kind of person. I can definitely see the appeal, though.
I'm gunning.
Oh, the whinging makes me laugh.
Gone! Just like Pierce Brosnan in everything. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, and I'm webbed. Am I webbed?
I'm trying to remember, there was this game that was kind of similar to Harvest Moon on Steam that I used to really like. Space pixel game, but you could build houses and bases. I know, I'm describing it so well. It'll come to me in like half an hour.
Okay. We are damage limited. And I'm damage boosted. So I should be able to take out some baddies.
Oh, Animal Crossing is the main reason I love the GameCube so much. I have very fond memories of sitting on the floor playing my very angular Animal Crossing game.
Oh!
You exploded, didn't you?
I might have rammed the enemy ship.
You're not supposed to do that.
No. But, that was a new record of kills. I killed 185 units.
Aw, think of all of the new orphans.
Damn it. John says there's a really good history of Animal Crossing video online.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I'll definitely watch that. That's right up my alley. Sometimes it's funny. I look back at the old Animal Crossing games sometimes, and the amount of features that are on the new one versus the old one, I kind of just sit there and think, how did I fill so many hours playing this game when there was so little to do?
This is the fun part. Being able to upgrade stuff, because this actually makes things a lot easier the next time around. Hey, there we go.
Started out as Animal Forest. I didn't actually know that. I'm learning things today.
Oh! Steven says, I think the concept of Animal Crossing started back in the 80s with The Legend of Zelda, oddly.
Ah.
Very interesting.
That makes sense. As I sit here trying to turn a rug and consider it entertainment. I just remember that my dad never used to never minded me playing Animal Crossing because most of it involved running around doing chores and paying off debt.
That's definitely good parenting game.
He would always get on my case. He's like, "Your village is full of weeds. You need to go around and start pulling the weeds." Like, I don't want to pull the weeds. I want to go fishing. It's like you can't go fishing until you've pulled the weeds in your village.
That's so funny and also very your dad.
I know, right?
That's great. That's so sweet. I love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Ooh, I kind of like that colour. So my ship's gotten a little upgrade now. I've got a white. Now.
My friends and I often joke that Animal Crossing is just capitalism, but cute.
It is. It is. I think I might change ship, you know. I think I might do...
They thought it would mainly be played by young girls, then found out it would be played by salarymen. Yeah, that tracks.
For ERCK reasons? I forget what that means, ERCK.
So, is it was being developed at the time, where they thought, can we really make a game where you don't actually fight enemies? Get my phone. I'm getting the phone. And Nintendo. ...
Right, I think I'm going to do Interceptor this
And
time.
Nintendo never drop a concept. It's true.
Iyashikei reasons. I'm very curious what those are. Right. Got a different ship. This one's a little bit tougher. In fact, quite a lot tougher. This next to the gunship, this is the toughest in the game. But I can't take out enemies from as far away. I have to actually run up and smash them in the face.
Yay.
Ooh. Actually, it's a good change of pace to not be so breathless for a bit. This could be a little bit more chilled out, although still a bit of a challenge. Can you read what John just said?
Yes. It says it's a subgenre of anime, and it should be nice and healing.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of, you know, relaxing kind of games.
I agree that Animal Crossing is...
You certainly found it that. I mean, I think it was just, you know, magic provenance that it happened. The new one happened to come out right during lockdown.
Oh god, that was...
I mean, I seriously think that that might have prevented a certain amount of civil unrest.
Oh yeah. I burned a hell of a lot of early lockdown in China playing Animal Crossing. Jesus.
Hell, they started the idea of a dungeon creator for Legend of Zelda in the first Zelda game. I think they couldn't do it due to lack of something.
Lack of room on the cartridge.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
No,
it was...
I don't want 4 cafe signs. Sorry.
So this ship has a very handy function, which is weapons overdrive, which allows you to supercharge the weapons and gives you quite good damage for a brief time. Ouch! I just smashed into that guy. It has quite a long cooldown though. Come on. There we go. None of the enemies are going to drop anything particularly good at this stage. It's not until later that they really start doing a bit better. There we go. So there's certain weapons that are better on the shields, certain weapons that are better on the hull. Just kind of have to... Ooh! Sorry, yeah, just trying to avoid... Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Oh. This is only the first sector. How's this happening?
I don't know, but...
This is ridiculous.
Quite amazing.
Right, just missiles. Weapon overdrive. Let's do it. Come on, do it. Oh, that's quite a long ways away. Ooh, energized boost. That's a handy one. Now, are there any turrets on this damned thing?
In the future, we'll be swapping lockdown stories. Did you have a good one?
Have a good war, yeah.
Oh, did you have a... Yeah.
Ours was a mixed bag because we were lucky in that we kept our jobs.
Yes.
During lockdown.
We had a nice apartment.
We had a very nice apartment to hang out in.
Because we were in China at the time, we were kind of riding this out when no one knew what the hell was going on.
I mean, the thing is, oh god, we won't get too much into it, but how stupid people were at the beginning when they were like, "Oh, that's only a problem in China. That's not going to happen. That's not going to go anywhere else." Briefly, I felt kind of silly that I was trapped in this problem because I was like, I came to China right before this happened, and people told me not to do it. People told me not to go, and here I am. And then it went everywhere, and I felt better. I'm kidding, of course. I mean that particular issue was not an issue anymore.
No, there was definitely a certain sense of, oh, okay, it's fine that we went to China.
Well, everyone's in it. We just had it 2 months longer than everyone else.
Oh, God.
So we did, but then we had the Great Escape and all kinds of other stuff. Stephen says, I was homeless for a while, had surgery, lost my job, and was stuck in a house with a trained killer who nearly scalped the top... What? Stephen?
The top of his head off. Wait.
Stephen, you have the most amazingly insane stories. I am continually amazed.
I'm also... Sorry that I'm kind of caught on this part. Trained killer nearly scalped the top of his own head off?
So the trained killer was taking his own scalp off, or was he trying to take yours off, Stephen?
That's not how that...
I'm a little confused.
I have so many questions.
Yeah. John Smith says, I had cats, so I got off easy. Very good.
We spent a lot of time with our friends who had a cat.
Yes. Ooh, a shield charge drone, that's handy.
You can't use that yet. It's still cooling down.
Yeah, just checking.
I have a stupidly insane life.
I can't say
Says
I
Stephen.
disagree with you after everything we've heard, to be honest.
It's very, yeah. You definitely have the most, you win for stories.
Oh yeah.
For the craziest stories. I'll say that. Oh my. So I have a shield charge drone now, this little guy, who will charge my shields for me.
Yeah.
John says, no doubt they're sick of me. John, cats are sick of everyone.
Yeah.
They have had it with people's shit. I think that's really what cats are. They tolerate us just long enough.
Yes.
But they're sick of our bullshit.
Oh yeah.
All the ways that humans are lying to ourselves and constantly convincing ourselves that, etc., etc.
100%.
Okay. Oh my. Extraordinary.
Okay. Fascinating.
Right. He hated you for that as well. I like how that
Yay.
works.
Well, I'm glad you're out of that situation.
Well, it sounds
now,
like
presumably.
you're doing better now, I hope.
Yes. Well, anything out of that situation, I assume is better. Yeah, we just held up in our apartment in China and
Yeah.
watched
Stuff. I was trying to work a lot. I was trying to use the spare time to do some of my own work, I did fairly well there. Well, that was nice because we had a balcony at least, so we could actually get a little bit of fresh air without going anywhere.
Yes. Oh, that
Thank
was
goodness.
pivotal to my sanity.
It's very important. Ooh, a thermo gun. What does that do? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
No, thank you.
His head caught the lip of the... Oh. Oh my.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading Sean's message.
Pangaban is a serial killer.
Tribble lives up to his name and just cuddles. Jezebel's adorable and knows that Pangaban is a serial killer. Oh my god, I love that. The three types of cats.
That's right. I've had one of each of those.
There are three types of cats.
This is quite a fun gun. I've not tried this one before. So you charge it up, and it releases a whole bunch of... It's kind of like one of the guns from Halo, actually. It releases a whole bunch of little homing projectiles. Problem is, it doesn't quite... It's all focused on one, so it's a little harder to switch between that and other guns, because it doesn't home on all the targets. You have to pick a target and it homes on that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a very dark story, Stephen.
I'm glad you're. I'm glad
you're out of that
now.
situation. I mean, the most dodgy roommate I ever had was somebody who was probably schizophrenic but didn't know it, and was starting to kind of show some signs. It was a little worrying. I hope he's okay. I don't know what's going on with him now. I don't know where he is.
I avoided roommates at all costs.
Oh, so many missiles. So many turrets. Oh! Just going to be making some squealy noises.
Correct.
Alright, I think... Problem was that I was a walking reminder of soft lefty. And I'm not even political beyond why can't we be friends, and had a that's cut off, so that will need to be checked out.
And I had a temper. Still getting therapy though, so I'm all good, folks. Well, we're glad that you're all good. I mean, I know that the cap's on all probably. Well, no one is all good, but I'm glad you're doing better.
As a recovering person with a foul temper, I understand.
I don't think you have a particularly foul temper, so don't look at me.
I said recovering.
He gave me this look of validate me.
I was wondering whether you were like, oh no, you're not in recovery at all. You're awful.
No, I don't think you have it particularly foul-tempered.
My threshold for John says my threshold for roommates is high. My last roommates were a trio of transgender polyamorous lesbians. Nice. Well, that's the fun house.
I was gonna say you were probably never bored.
That's the exciting place to be.
Yes, exactly.
Transgender polyamorous. That's quite the Venn diagram as well. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
John, there's no way any of them were called Alice Caldwell Kelly, right? Obviously, it's Glasgow. I'll bet there's.
That is a joke. Well,
yeah, we're kidding, but
that is funny.
Now, question: is it redundant? Is it? Does it make sense to be a transgender lesbian?
Well,
It depends. I suppose it depends which way you are.
Well, if you transitioned into being a woman and
I see.
women,
Okay.
then you're a transgender lesbian.
I see. But yeah, okay. Right. Yes, well, I think being in the creative arts as I am, I've been around quite a lot of fun people. And because also, the creative arts tends to be more accepting, generally, than the wider society. So, I mean, for a long time, like, my parents have been in music for a very long time, and they always said that the music world was way more open and accepting of gay people, even in the 1980s and earlier, than the wider society was. Like, it's changed a lot since. John Smith says a whole can of worms, that question. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it too much, but that sounds like fun. Love doesn't make sense, Michael.
True.
It is sort of true.
What? Why do you give me that smirk? You give me a look. Why did I get a look?
Love doesn't make sense. It's great, though. It's great when it happens. Oh, here we go. Right, I'm going to try out this thermo gun. Right, come on. Oh, that's quite good.
A few nights turned into 3 years.
I see. When I moved in, I was meant to be staying on the sofa for a few nights. That changed to me being a flatmate for 3 years. My favourite fun person was an opera singer's son, part of the Featherstones, and man, he had a set of pipes on him. I'll bet. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, I see. So you generally need about 4 full tilts of these to... But the nice thing is everything hits. Everything you fire hits, whereas this guy, you'll miss quite a lot of the time. Right. Love is the most insane collection of... I will forsake my own safety and sanity to ensure that you are better, even at the potential detriment.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'm very curious where this is going.
The potential detriment of myself and cheese and ice cream.
Oh, is cheese and ice cream also part of love?
Or is it to the detriment of? Because we share cheese and ice. Well,
We should.
I
Well,
don't know if we share cheese and ice. We get cheese and ice cream together.
there
a
is
lot.
there is cheese and ice cream in the household,
At
and we
all
eat
times.
it.
Yes, yes. We go out for cheese and ice cream a lot.
We do. We do.
We're a very dairy-based couple.
We are. Probably a little bit too much.
I will not apologize for that.
All right, fair enough.
I will not apologize for my deep love of dairy.
For me, it's mostly cheese. I could do without ice cream, to be honest. If I'm honest. I couldn't do without cheese.
No.
Cheese is my main food group.
I could give up ice cream if I had to. I wouldn't like it, but I could. I could not give up cheese.
Oops.
I once had a doctor suggest, have you done tests to see if you're lactose intolerant?
You just denied it,
Yeah, I
right?
just said I'm not. And he said, well, have you had the test? No. But how do you know?
Did he go, okay?
Yeah, he did. He just moved on. He was like, well, we'll try something else.
I couldn't give up milk. I need it for tea.
Yeah. But they have lactose-free milk, which is actually very easy to get and cheap nowadays. That's what I get most of the time at Tesco.
I had to give up cheese when I went vegan, as vegan cheese is shit.
It
Can
is.
confirm. I have had a slice of vegan cheese recently, and it tasted like I was eating dried paint. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Cheese is life.
Yeah. Cheese. Ooh. Question for Annalise. Coffee or tea?
Alright.
Can of worms were open with that question, Stephen.
I'll start with I love them both dearly.
Uh-huh.
It really is dependent on the situation. If it is
Yes.
morning, coffee.
Yes.
If it is just post-lunch, coffee. If it is the evening, tea.
Go.
I really do love tea, but I also equally love coffee, and it's kind of a utilitarian thing. Coffee is better at waking me up. Plus, just the taste of coffee in the morning gives me that placebo of waking up almost immediately.
I see.
I used to hate coffee and really loved tea, but I have come around to coffee full force. I have my beautiful espresso machine that I love to death. Not one of those like big fancy steamed milk monstrosities. Those scare me. They're too loud. But you know, a little pop espresso machine that I really like. Anyhow, some good. Thing is, the tea I drink two kinds of tea mostly: peppermint tea and chamomile tea. Even though chamomile tea, actually neither of those is technically tea. Because most peppermint tea is just made with peppermint leaves, and chamomile is made with chamomile flowers. Tea technically needs to include tea leaves, but those are my two go-tos. But I do love proper teas.
You may not. It's my call.
Nice.
I especially love a good, not a good chai, but not the Starbucks-ified chai tea, like a proper. If you go to Africa and you order a chai,
I see.
that's the good stuff. I feel bad saying if you go to Africa, but I should. The African.
If you're in Africa, yeah.
Yes, well, also you don't want to generalize because even across Africa, the teas will vary dramatically. But in many places in Africa, if you go and you order a tea or a chai tea, it will be something to that effect, and it is just wonderful.
Why? What have I done? This is Sector 1! It doesn't make any sense. I was in Sector 5 before, and it was about as difficult as this.
Admittedly, I haven't come around to Earl Grey too much.
Gee, Earl Grey. Oh.
Oh, the tea in Morocco, they make a very strong, exceptionally sweet mint tea.
Yeah.
Obviously the famous Moroccan mint tea, but it's exceptionally sweet and strong, and it is amazing. Absolutely love it. That actually usually is tea, because they include a gunpowder tea with the mint. But I think most of the bagged peppermint tea you get here is just mint leaves.
You were asking the wrong guy. I wouldn't know.
That was more of a rhetorical thing.
I see.
Yeah, I find there's nothing better after a really large meal than a cup of
A little bit of tea. Yeah. Alright. I am very nearly dead. I need to find a service station ASAP. ASAP. Oh, Michael, that's roguelikes. The original areas get as difficult as your level. There is no forgiveness. This game just punishes me. Yeah, it's true.
Wait. There's a tea cafe in Glasgow that has a cat?
Yeah.
I want to go.
You want to? Yeah. There's probably one in London at least.
Can we go?
Yes.
Yay!
Undoubtedly yes, and you will forget about it in 5 minutes.
I never forget about cats. What are you talking about?
I don't forget about cats. I like cats.
I never forget about anything that has to do with cats.
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes more. I cannot afford to lose my shield, because if I do, I will explode. Simple as that. Like that.
Oh, very good. Very good.
20 minutes. The previous one lasted an hour.
It's gonna be time to go to bed soon anyway.
That's true. What time is it?
12:30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realise it was that late.
Neither did I.
It just comes and sleeps in there.
That's even cuter.
Do you remember the model shop in Hong Kong?
Yes.
Where there were just cats hanging out in a model shop. They were just
I
there.
do. Just sitting on the counter waiting to collect your payment.
It's just down from the city's best bookshop too. It's a great place. Wait, it's not in. It's not near Kelvin Grove by any chance, is it, John? There's a really, really good bookshop just up from Kelvin. What's that road called? Kelvin Grove. It's right up from the bridge on the way to the park. I got quite a lot of books in there back in the day. Because if it's there, that'd be kind of funny. Alright.
I'm gonna need to go to bed soon.
Okay.
You can start another run if you want, though. But
I think I will,
then
because
I'm
that
gonna-
doesn't feel like a fair test of my abilities.
Alright, then I'm gonna need to go to bed.
Just like Lieutenant Savick, I do not believe that was a fair test of my abilities. There was no way to win.
Enemies in range.
Oh, go away, you little drone.
Great Western Road.
Great Western Road. Possibly, yes, I think that might be the name of it. If you carry on a lot further, there's a big old Hilton or something somewhere along there that's opposite the park. That's part of town I actually know quite well. It's kind of university-ish town. Oh, I lost my good gun.
I'm sorry, we'll go find your corpse.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yep, that's Great Western Road. Oh, okay, yeah, so I do know that bit. I like that area. I do like the gardens. The park there. It's quite nice. Glasgow's nice. I always like Glasgow. Do I mean Voltaire and Rousseau? That's the one. Books piled high, and yep. And the owner just ignores you until you look like you might want to buy something. Pretty much. I think that's the one. I bought Catcher in the Rye in there. Which
good.
Is a funny place to buy Catcher in the Rye since it's Glasgow. I should really have bought a Scottish author, but there we are. He's like Craig from Future Shock, back when Craig was still alive. There we go. Some nice enemies to fight.
Yay!
Oh, Jesus. How do I keep running into people? I'm just quite a bad driver. Ah, and again!
Maybe it's a good thing that I'm the one with the license between the two of us.
I've damaged my life support system! How is this happening? How?
You're allowed another run. You're allowed
No.
another run.
No. This is... Come on! Come on! Oh my god. Right, life support system, fix that, fix that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe I don't like this ship as much. I find this one... Oh, also the difficulty goes up depending on what ship you're in, I think. That changes. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I don't have what I need to repair the life support. I might choke to death, guys. That could be the end of the stream, is me choking to death. The lead singer of the band Hipsway is a van driver from the fruit shop down there. Interesting. Yeah, Glasgow's a cool place. A lot of interesting bands. There used to be a really good record store. I can't remember what it was called, but I got quite a lot of good stuff. Yeah, if you carry on down the Great Western Road and you make a left, down to where there's another Clockwork Orange stop. Somewhere down there used to be a really good record shop that I got some stuff in. I don't know if it's still there though. Oh!
Owns a grocer in the West End.
Okay. You'll spot him from time to time wandering around. Oh, interesting. Right. Where are we up to with this? What do I need?
Sounds like John Smith's goal, to be the guy that's wandering around that you sometimes spot from time to time.
Yeah. I need gas and a compound. It's impossible to go in there with an agenda of what to buy, as it's hard to find anything. You just see something and think, yes.
I love it.
That kind of insane, you just have to browse around until you find stuff.
He said, yes, I want a 4-volume history of the Transvaal newspaper industry. I love it.
Ooh, nanobots, fuel, power cell, compound. Have we got a compound? Compound!
Yay!
Okay, we need that.
Seeing a lot of nanobots around.
Nanobots are good. We don't need nanobots for once. But we actually needed gas now.
Is there any rocks you can shoot?
That'll probably be ore, I would guess. That's plasma.
Fuel.
That's mineable fuel. Don't really need that. There we go. There's plasma. There's fuel. Might as well
Jump
just
into
get-
the next sector quickly.
Yeah, probably. I'll just collect this and then maybe just run. It's the easiest place to get cheaper books too. You'll find some old books there for like £1. Yeah, I do like that about those old shops, especially if they're... I mean, the copy I got a couple of things. I got think I got Georg Büchner's original play of Wozzeck as well. Actually, it was quite. It was just there. That was like a pound. Some ancient opera lover had clearly left it there for me. This is worth stopping for. Ooh, can we get it
As
through
your
the?
life support systems are at 63%.
Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, maybe we'll just dash off here. I nearly bought the collection of Charles Adams family New Yorker cartoons from him until I found out he was selling it.
I'm on it.
Let's see if there's some way to increase the size of that.
Selling it for like 45 quid.
Ah, right. Oh boy. I don't think we're going to find any gas here, guys.
And the jumping suppressed.
And we've got jumping suppressed as well, so we're going to have to fight a bunch of people and probably get more damaged. Yay!
And life support is down to 55%.
Right. All or nothing. Here we go. It's no time to die. Let's hope one of these buggers drops gas. Sometimes if you blow up drones, they drop gas. Douche. Hey Alec, you got any gas? I'm kind of suffocating to death here. Ooh, scattergun and boosh. I do kind of like this game. Haha! Yoink. Oh my. Are we gonna make it? Let's hope so. Come on, come on. There we go.
Nice.
I think that's it for baddies, right?
I think so.
Is this our random lady who keeps following us?
I don't know.
Well, at least we got a whole bunch of stuff.
It's not going to be very helpful when we run out of oxygen.
No. But we... Ah! That'll be it. That's gas.
Yay!
Right. Quickly. What? You're kidding me. We need one more?
No.
Oh my god, what?
No.
This cannot be.
Oh no, is there another container somewhere nearby?
We're gonna look.
Oh no.
I don't believe that. We've got one short of what we need.
Oh no.
I don't believe it. That is such... That's rotten luck, I have to say.
Should you just jump really fast and see if there's any in the next sector?
Something... I'm gonna get these credits because...
Money's not gonna do you very much good soon.
Well, I'll be able to spend it on power-ups.
Okay.
Oh, there might be some here. These guys usually have...
You want a credit?
Credits.
right.
Better value by weight.
This is getting desperate, guys.
Nice and simple.
I don't know what to tell you.
I would jump.
There don't seem to be any tanks on this base. Oh, bollocks. Alright, we're going to jump again. We got 21%.
Jesus.
Oh no. I'm going to suffocate. I'm going to die.
Oh No.
Oh, the universe is indifferent to your
I
suffering.
mean-
I think that no. I think the universe is not indifferent. I think this is karma. I think this is karma, John. For all the lizard orphans. This is fate getting its own back. Ooh, good sign. There's ice fields.
What's that over there?
Mineable ore. Please tell me there's mineable gas somewhere
What was
here.
that machine, the stop thing?
Machine stop.
That wreck or whatever. Might that have some gas?
Where? Down
Over
here?
there. Up.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's a station.
Oh.
That's
Can we steal some from G&B?
Maybe. What's this? Ooh, I think this is my corpse. And I didn't have any... Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm just going to parade around this ice field here, because the likelihood of there being
Little Zeus
some
baby's
gas
coming.
here...
I read in a book by a former football goalkeeper. I say let him burn.
Oh god.
You don't have time for that right now.
Alright, you know what? Trader. The trader will have something. I'll bet you. No! Oh no!
Those lizards had hopes, dreams.
Quick. Can we go to there?
They didn't want to be on a space. Yes, that. Those are gas containers,
This?
aren't they?
This might be fuel. This is fuel!
Shit.
Fuel's not going to do me any good. What about this? Ah, it's also fuel. Oh my god.
Oh, you're screwed.
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Fuel, that's a fuel transport, it's a fuel refinery. Oh, 2%, 1%.
Oh,
I
that's
think we're done. I think we're done.
They wanted.
Oh no!
some-
Oh no! You fade out. That's so disturbing.
Oh, the lizard babies wanted to be poets and firebirds.
And I blew up as well.
Trying to repair the life support system.
Oh, amazing.
Well, I don't think I'm going to top that as an ending. So
No,
I
that's
think
pretty good.
we'll probably call it there.
That's pretty good.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what happens. That's what happens if you don't repair your life support.
Can't say you didn't try.
That is true. All right.
Alright,
I think we'll
guys.
call it here.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow to announce what our
If we're
status
stuck here
is
or
if
not.
we're stuck here to isolate for another 10 days or whatever. Well,
Alright, night to night, guys.
all right. Keep well, guys.
Yep, indeed.